This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2003 Ford F250 crew cab, short bed, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's an XLT, which means it's cloth. Has 153,000 miles. Being sold on a salvage title due to theft. It's not a collision, fire, vandalism, flood, none of that stuff. It's a salvage title because it was stolen. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video. It tells you how and why you get a salvage title on theft recoveries. Basically, lawyers are involved. They don't want the insurance company to be exposed to any more liability. A clear title implies that they know it's a good vehicle, whereas a salvage title implies that they don't know anything about it and they won't stand behind it and blah blah blah. Therefore, if somebody gets killed in this vehicle weeks down the road, or days down the road, or years down the road, they can't turn around and say that Allstate or Progressive or Aetna or whatever owes them any money. It's their way of divorcing themselves from a vehicle they've already lost a fortune on. Anyway, I'm going to walk around and show you what's going on here. Driver's tire looks like it's probably 60 or 70% tread. It's got rock chips on the hood that are fairly obvious. Battery acid got there. Obviously, this thing isn't, you're not buying this thing for its looks. It's more of a, obviously it's more of a mechanical towing thing than anything else. Passing the front tire, looks like it's probably 50 or 60% as well. There's little stuff like this. It's a truck. Just little chips and scrapes and dings here. It's nothing really overpoweringly bad, but they're there. Okay. Rear tires are much lower tread. They look like they're probably 10 or 20% tread. I would say it does need some rear tires. I don't think it does need a front. Dent right underneath this taillight. And the tailgate's got some. It has a gooseneck rollover ball, fifth wheel hitch there. So you do have a spare and it's brand new. That's nice. Tow package there. As usual, the driver's sides of these vehicles always look better than the passenger side. Obvious reasons. A little better perspective from the driver's seat. And the driver rear tire looks about the same as the passenger rear tire. 10-20% tread. I would just get 2 rears and call it a day. I'm gonna fire this thing up and let you hear it run from under the hood. $153,496 miles. My guys tell me we did have to put 2 injectors in it, a couple batteries, got a new windshield. There's the Ford stamp there, brand new battery. There's the Ford stamp on the passenger floor support. There's another Ford stamp right there. And one right there. Another battery here. There you go. Make sure everything works. Windows and locks and everything here. That's your driver rear window. Little scratch right there. There will be before and after pictures, so please look for those, just so you know what it looked like when we got it. Make sure that there's nothing going on here. That's all right. Let's see, this is the passenger rear window. Rear seat looks great. Rear seat and carpet looks fantastic. Let's see, this is your passenger front window and door locks. There's a tear in the window tinting here. I would just take this off. I'd just peel it off, but we'll leave it there and let the next owner figure out what they want to do with it. You might want it and not care. This seat is in great shape. Actually, the interior of this truck is really good. Nothing there. Alright, driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. All those switches work. Let's make sure the mirrors work. Out, in, up, down. Let's look at that side. Let's see. And the answer is no. The passenger mirror does not work. So that's going to be a manual mirror. If you want us to replace it, I think they're $129 and we'll install it. Otherwise, you're going to make that a manual mirror. A couple little holes right there in the seat. It's a manual seat, obviously. And the carpet, that's fine. Tilt wheel, that works. So the only thing I've run into so far is that mirror, and it could use some rear tires. I guess you could get one rear tire and use the spare if you'd like to do it that way. Let's see, tow on and off. There's that on and off. Radio. Let's see if we got a radio here.
On that table for two.
Yep, 6-disc changer, air conditioning. That's definitely cool. Yep, all the settings work. Good to go there. Not sure what they had going on here. They had some sort of electrical device set up there. What else we got? Let's put it into neutral. 4 low. There's 4 low. Put it in drive. That's definitely 4 low. Reverse. That's definitely 4 low. Alright. Put it into 2-wheel drive now. Drive. Yeah, we can drive at speed in that. That's no problem. And reverse. And neutral. Alright, 2-wheel drive. Alrighty then. It's on the salvage title, so if you come to Tucson to drive it home, first of all, I'd strongly suggest some rear tires for it, which means if you went to discounttires.com, go to the Prince Road and Oracle location, Oracle Road and Prince Road. Ask for Sheldon. He's the manager. He's also vice president for Discount Tires. Ask him. Tell him what tires you want that you saw online. He'll give you a discount on that price, and because you're paying for it over the phone, you won't pay taxes. So they'll have tires on it. You'll be a lot safer and able to drive it and go wherever you want to go. Then, let's see. In order to get plates and insurance, you have to have a restored salvage title. Right now it's on the salvage title. To get that restored salvage title, we have to get a level 3 inspection done by the police here. We charge $200 to do that. 50 goes to the state, 150 goes to us. 150 covers the event that our guy has to stay with it all day. They are cops, they do get called to other things. And we're required to stay with the vehicle until it's done. And so sometimes we have a guy just sitting there staring at a car all day. Anyway, that's that. Once we get that, we have a restored salvage title, and you can get plates and insurance, which is obviously why it has to be done before you get here in order for you to be able to drive it home. We have a dog fee of $250. We also have taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if your state tax rate is 3%, and you want to fly in or drive in to Tucson, you're going to end up paying a total of 5% tax, which is 2% here and 3% for you. $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. I strongly urge you, suggest strongly, that you have us get it inspected and restored for $200. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Just make sure you can do it yourself in your state. All you're going to get is the Arizona salvage title, the truck itself, and a bill of sale. That's all we will ever provide you, so make sure that you've got enough there to work with, all right? I'm going to shut up for just a second here. This is from Zero. All right, pretty good. Runs really well. Not a whole lot of float in the steering, which is very common in F250s and F350s. It's actually pretty tight. I have some where there's so much play that you're just all over the place, back and forth with the steering. This is not one of those. Just got a small amount of play. Let's see. Please make sure you get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal, and we'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle at wheelk.com, thanking you. Until then, it's for sale. All right. Let's see. What else? At this point in the video, I always tell people you're buying a used vehicle. If it was a new vehicle, you would have a warranty, and you get bottled water and a loaner car. Very little risk. Okay. This is a 153,000 mile, 11-year-old truck. There is going to be risk. If you're at risk averse, you need to go buy the XLT model of this at the new car dealer, and get a warranty and all the good things, and probably pay $45, maybe more, 45-ish, at least 40, somewhere between 40 and 50. We don't know what's going to happen to this vehicle. We have no idea. It's a 6.0. They're known for EGRs and oil coolers. Reputable shops will charge you $600 for the parts and about 5 to 7 hours of labor. My shop can do it in 4 hours. But I've seen shops charging people $3 grand for it. A lot of my customers buy them and just do them before there's ever a problem, so they know that they're fine. Once that's done, they're almost indestructible. But I've also seen 6.0s go 300,000 miles and never have a problem with EGRs or the cooler. So, you know, it just really depends. But that's their weakness. We tell people up front what their weakness is. Duramax is injectors, Cummins is transmissions. That's what they do. Okay. Ford gives it a warranty for a certain number of years and for a certain number of miles, like Porsche does, or like Audi does, or like any manufacturer. If they give it a 1,000,000-mile warranty, the truck would be worth $300,000. You know, so they don't know what's going to happen after a certain number of years or miles. If they don't know, they built it. How do we know? We don't. So please, you're saving a lot of money. Tell yourself, if you need to buy this truck, if you want to buy this truck, that you may have to spend money on it sooner or later. And the most likely thing is the EGR and cooler. The truck runs great. There is no EGR, there is no oil cooler problem today. All right? That's about it. Thank you very much for your time.